Our first look at the exciting rookie, Trae Young. Join us for all the action coming up on NBC Sports Philadelphia, home of the... First for former Sixers assistant Lloyd Pierce and Embiid. Getting set to do the honors. And we are running tonight from Wells and in with a record of 3-3. Embiid open. Taking Len and all comers and having his way. Joel rebounded Taurean Prince, third-year forward out of Baylor. That is Prince, and
that has to worry about separation. He can shoot over most defenders.
Here is Len. It is for three, and the seven.
Talked about him, you and I, tonight before in warm-ups, how big he was out on the floor.
Fultz, not once but twice, did defend.
Point guard, or if he's playing in the post.
Oh, great hustle. I mean, terrific hustle by Embiid to track down Young. It's not easy. Simmons at the other end got two as a Euro step around Alex Len. Well done. Started by the defense of Joel.
Joel to come in and get that block. Sometimes you'll see Joel helping and then gets bailed out with a foul. No time. No chance that time.
The Sixers, their third turnover already. They're fourth best in the NBA at taking care of the ball. And that's going to be a challenge for Markelle Fultz, having to deal with Trae Young and seeing
in the game. That's what you want to be doing. Down the stretch when the game's on the line, you're in the lineup.
Nicely done, Amir Johnson. Tough first quarter for the Sixers against the young Atlanta Hawks. There's Bazemore for three, and he connects. Lynn gives it up. Covington, it's for three. Got it. Reserve big man Miles Plumlee, who has come on. Lynn missing the three, and Plumlee there to slam it back. How about that Dookie?
Well, he might not have much of an offensive game, but...
Oh, the one-time Atlanta Hawk into the game for the first time.
Good thoughts there, Markelle.
As Fultz got it back and scored it, Markelle Fultz.
He ain't shy. I like that about him.
Yep, I'm with you. Jeremy Lin, a strong move the last year because of a knee injury. 36 games the year before for the Nets because of a couple of hamstring injuries as Muscala into a close. Fultz, that time they make the Hawks pay for the double
cut between two defenders to an open spot. Got it and finished.
Plumlee able to finish, compliments to Trae Young.
In particular has a lot of potential on that end of the floor, but I think they can do better just, they're in this spot where they need to be a top 10 defender against a team like Boston when they have a 5-out offense that he can play out to the three-point line. But there are not many rim defenders as good as Joel Embiid in each other's games. But I'm reminded of LeBron James and Dwayne Wade when they came together. Dwayne Wade wasn't a great three-point shooter, but they still made it work because,
when you sit back as an outsider.
It's the pull-up three-pointer. Yeah, I'm based in Charlotte, so I see a lot of Kemba Walker in person and see Trae Young right here. Just pull up for us.
Offenses have been getting better and better, and scoring has been going up. But this year, it has taken a great leap forward as Embiid snuffs the youngster Trae Young for his third block.
What a bad shot for everybody else in the NBA is a good shot for Steph Curry. Wow, nice follow-up there. By the way,
integral part, and again, he's been brought here to teach the young guys. Here's a question I want to ask you. You cover 7 markets in the
on the floor, meaning they outscored opponents by 268 points for the entire season. That was the best in the NBA. So that ceiling, we know.
By the way, Landry Shamet, a guy who can shoot the rock a little bit, isn't bashful as well. But in follow-up to what you guys were just talking about, who's that third star? I think
get those points. That's going to be another dimension that I think if he wants to grow and take his game elsewhere, that's going to be another place that he needs to go in 2018. So that's how fast the NBA is. Just a lot of up and down play, a lot of pull-up jumpers. And you see Ben Simmons.
But I don't know if Dwight Howard is what they needed for that team, and I think they're going to miss Marcin Gortat.
Yeah, I think so too. And Dwight had a Bleacher Report about him trying to get off social media a little bit and not be as addicted on the phone. And there he goes, and he hits a three. So I think Redick's a good example of that. Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, their emotions are on their sleeve. They let everybody know how just not a big enough sample size. So Alex Cora might be looking at all these numbers, but he's using his intuition. I don't know many people who would have thought, 6 innings, and there's Redick again.
Got to shoot that, though. We talked about it earlier, Ben, not shooting that elbow jumper. It's got to be a threat, at least.
Another thing we can track in today's analytics,
Watching Trae Young and Simmons having to deal with him. That young fellow is going to be a star in this league for years to come. Playing deep into the shot clock. I don't know if Lynn lost it to Dario Saric. Saric, by the way, at halftime 0 for 7 from the floor as Simmons. Simmons moving on Prince, went to the right hand. He ties Robert Parrish, Kevin Willis, Kevin Garnett, the most seasons in NBA history at 21.
And see high flyers play 21 years. Usually it's a lot of big guys, ground-bound guys who are lucky.
Struggled in the first half. It's Young for 3. And Simmons has it for the Sixers. Nice spot of Covington, who throws it down.
Pull it back. You're not going to be able to take both. Smart.
Redick thinking about it. There it is for 3. 20 already with a 35-point, 11-assist game to his credit. That is Spellman. 5 for 5. Once again tracking a triple-double. What else is new? He's got 19, 7, and 7 assists. That is Covington. It's for 3. Simmons, the floorboard. His own miss. Ben Simmons, largely to the efforts of Ben Simmons.
Got the post up.
Yep, indeed. It's Embiid on Plumlee, and they're saying, well, Markelle.
Well, and he was calling for it, but defenders are playing off of him. Make them pay.
Kent unable to make the catch. There's Young denied by Mike Muscala, the one-time Hawk.
Rim protection. Joel not there. Mike is.
Wow! Fultz! Cramming that one through. Redick thinking about a 3. Embiid got it. Young and the Hawks only 5 to shoot. Ooh, boy. He go between the legs of Embiid. It sure looked it.
That's some rarefied air. But it also brings to point a great thing that I think we shouldn't overlook. How young is Joel in basketball terms?
No question. Up tonight. You're on NBC Sports Philadelphia. Streaming on the My Teams app. Fultz, a gorgeous move and finish the season and career high.
You can see why he was picked #1 overall there. Enticing offensive ability. Dedmon quieting the crowd.
Redick. Muscala alone for 3, and down it goes. For Atlanta 2 and 3 on the season, winning at Cleveland, Dallas, losing at New York, 10 points. Had a game as many as 17 already this year. Muscala another 3, and down it goes for him tonight. Just 1 of 11.
How about Ben blocking out Spellman there to start the break?
Landry Shamet, his second 3. And the rookie has 10. That gives the Sixers now 6 in double figures. Jonah Bolden's going to get a run here as Trae Young gets. Bazemore again. Wearing number 43, Bolden, 6'10", 220. Simmons getting it to Bolden, and the Aussies hook up.
Right shoulder for an easy 2.
Simmons looking for 1 more assist for a triple-double.
All of a sudden, injuries occur. Now he gets thrust in the lineup. And what was it, 4 or 5 games in a row? He had 30 or more and was just crushing.
That game because he is undergoing the NBA concussion protocol. Kawhi Leonard is being arrested as Fultz on a roll through.
Don't know what to do. Don't get a lot of playing time. Move without the basketball and keep your head up and eyes open. You'll get it.
TF McConnell in no man's land, and the rare TJ McConnell turnover. Good effort by
the team that beat the Blue Devils in the NCAA tournament.
It's a nice look, McConnell for the plunging Brook. That would be Dorsey trying to break down Korkmaz. Jalen Adams, and he.
I see what you did. You're all weak.
That'll do it. Sixers win this one going away. A 21-point victory.